Good morning, bro. I am absolutely tired, and you can probably hear it from my voice as well. Yesterday was one of my closest friends' birthdays, and we basically went out for a bunch of drives, and we were there to cut the cake at this one restaurant, and it was really nice actually because I was able to take out a couple people for the drive. I just passed my driving test recently, so I've been able to take out a couple of my friends for a drive in my mum's car, and it's a convertible, so we're able to take the roof down. The sun was shining down, sunset, all of that. It was really beautiful, actually. It was so fun. So that's probably why my voice is a bit off, but that's not the point of this video, anyways. The point of this video is that I used to really struggle with digestion, right? I used to really, just like generally with the food I ate, I just didn't feel like it was getting digested properly, and it kind of just felt off, and my stomach would feel weird all the time, and it would take ages for my fullness or my sluggishness to actually go away. I think you kind of know what I mean. It's just like, that kind of fullness in your stomach, and when you get that sluggish feeling, everything just gets warm, and you actually get like sweaty from eating. I always had that problem, and I wasn't exactly sure what it was, and my parents always gave me the conventional advice where it was like, oh, just walk around and it'll eventually digest itself and all of this. And I tend to be a really impatient person, so if there's something's digesting and I'm trying to do a piece of work and I can't concentrate, it really gets to me, and I just want it to digest quicker. And I think there's one thing that generally helps if you're trying to digest food quicker, and that is chewing it more, right? So I remember reading or being told about this science, and this was probably about 6 years back, and I kind of didn't really listen to it because I didn't understand at the time. And it was everyone was kind of used to just kind of numbing down food, so it wasn't really of a big deal. But you see, what we do is right when we eat something, we'll take like 2 or 3 bites out of it, and then swallow it all the way down. Which is kind of odd, right? Because when you think about it, we have all these teeth, and we're supposed to. Even when you think about the science of digestion, it talks about how when you eat something, you turn it into mush in your mouth and then you swallow it. Yet no one does that. It takes about 20 plus bites to actually turn the food in your mouth to mush. So I don't understand why people don't do that a lot of the time. We kind of just want everything get done quickly, and we swallow such big pieces of our food. And when it's trying to travel down and it reaches our stomach, it's going to take longer to digest because it has to turn it all into mush and then something, and it goes into digestion process so it can easily be digested. So the body has like a certain liquidity to solid ratio there needs to be before it can actually digest the nutrients in the food of what you've eaten. So if you eat in big lumps, like if I take a massive bite of some naan and butter chicken or something like that, and I don't take 20 to 30 bites to just chew it up and really turn it into mush, and I just digest it and I just let it go down my esophagus, down into my stomach, it's going to take longer to digest because it isn't in even closer to that liquidity solid ratio there needs to be. So that's why you have that fullness for so long. That's why say when you eat dinner and you go to bed, you're unable to sleep because your body is stuck digesting. So I want you to try this. Next time you eat any food, right, just take a bit more, like biting into it. Take a bit longer to bite into it. Take a bit more time to eat your food, and it actually helps you enjoy it more. And you're taking a lot more of the nutrients, and you digest it a lot quicker. So when you eat it, it'll feel a bit uncomfortable at the first. The first time you do it, it'll feel uncomfortable because you'll be eating into it, and you're going to really want to swallow it. So the first bit of it, the bit where it's like you want to swallow it, maybe try to swallow it. It'll be like a small piece. You're allowed to swallow that. The rest, it becomes much easier after you've swallowed that little piece. For some particular reason, I think it's either that you take 2 big bites or something like that. But it's not a big deal. You swallow that little bit, and then whatever's left in your mouth, you chew and chew and chew, and you'll be able to tell when it turns into mush. It's not that weird, but you'll be able to tell when it turns into mush. and you just swallow that down, the digestion process becomes a lot easier, a lot smoother. Your stomach's gonna stop hurting, your shit's gonna come out a lot fucking easier, all that kind of shit. It's really good for your digestion process, and it will stop you feeling so sluggish over time. So hopefully that helps you. Okay, go get it, man.